Hello and welcome to another session with Les and I. There was some good news this week, or over last weekend. We were told that there was going to be the storm of the decade, and I was thinking to myself, God blimey, there's going to be a lot of sand moved off of the beach, and it's going to be like detecting on a fresh, untouched beach again. But this is what we got. Well, that was all we had. It didn't move a lot of sand, as you can imagine. The wind was so strong, it kept the tide from coming up onto the beach. So that was that. So Les and I had to figure out somewhere else to go. The funny thing is, after that storm, the very next day, the whole town centre, the seafront flooded. It completely flooded. They had to close the roads because the tide came up over the seawall. It's just amazing that we didn't get a camera down there that day. But anyway, Les and I eventually decided that today we were going to do Canvey. So we went up to Canvey and found it quite disappointing. So we finished up on the Golden Mile in Southend, and this is how we got on. Right, we're over on Canvey this morning, doing a very small length of beach. There's Les over there. It's the only reason we saw this on Google Maps, and it's like picnic benches and all that sort of stuff down here. It's all painted up nicely, all the seawall. There's benches and flowers all the way along the wall there. There's a very small section of sandy beach, and I've gone all the way along and back and found nothing, and I'm on my second way back and I have a traditional 20p piece. So we'll probably end up moving, but we're going to give it an hour here. So 20p. Well, I've walked down the beach and down the far end now, where it's quite stony down here, and I've had another coin. It's this little thing. It's got a 25 written on it, so it's a foreign coin. See, so a kind of a coat of arms on one side. No idea what this is. I mean, it could be American, I suppose. It's got a 25, but that would make it a quarter. Now, this is way too small to be a quarter, so I've got no idea. Exactly, it's about the size of a 5p piece, silver. So this is one that'll have to be ID'd when I get home. First with second coin. Right, well, we've moved beaches. We come back to the Golden Mile, and look at that. The sun's about to pop its head up, beautiful red sky in the morning and all that. And just dug my second little hole. First hole was a beaver tail, but I have another 20p piece. Yeah, Les has had a nugget. He found that in Canvey before we moved, but unfortunately I forgot to give him his SD card back for his GoPro, so he didn't actually film that. But I'm just interested, a little bit further down this way, there's what looks like a boat up on the beach, and if there is, then that's come from a long way away, because there's no boats moored around here. And with those storms we had last weekend, it's feasible that that's come from Thorpe Bay, which is literally a mile away from where I'm standing at the moment. So I'll have a little look at that in a little while. But anyway, first coin, 20p. Oh, it is a boat that's washed up on the beach. It's the first time I've ever seen a boat down here on the Golden Mile, and it's totally beaten up. Look at that, it's smashed to hell. Look at that. The roof, some of the roof of the wheelhouse is in the back. Blimey, yeah, it's taken a real bad beating, this one. Life jackets and everything on board. I mean, the hull seems to be okay. But the outside of the boat, it's probably still afloat. It's just the cabin and all that's a bit smashed up. So, yeah, first I've ever seen a boat on the Golden Mile has been washed up. I mean, the wind was actually coming, as I'm looking out into water, the wind was actually coming this way. But this boat has washed up a mile, or maybe even more than a mile, from in that direction. But look how calm it is out there today. Look at that water, all the birds just sitting on the water. all the ships out there. A beautiful sky this time of the morning, always a beautiful sky this time of the morning. Well, it's still a bit chilly, there's no breeze, thank God, otherwise it would be absolutely freezing down here. But this beach is basically coined out now, so we're just biding our time really. It's just better than sitting at home. I don't know how Les is doing. I haven't seen him stop and dig too many times. I'm really struggling. I've had 2 coins on Canvey and 1 coin here, and we've probably only got 2 hours left. So yeah, we are struggling. Anyway, right, let's keep going. Let's head that way. Nugget Alley's just up there, and my little jetty's up there in the distance, so that's where I'm headed. Right, I'm doing my little beach up by my jetty, and I've noticed there is actually a bit of a cut here, so I'm doing underneath the cut, and I've had another old round pound. Seem to be getting a lot of these lately, so I've cashed in the other 10 and they went through the machine absolutely fine, so this is the next one. But I shall work my way down this beach because I had a bit of luck on here with nuggets and double nuggets, so right, let's keep going.
Morning. Been detecting for quite a while. We've been to Canvey and we're now back on home territory, as you can see by the pier. It was really trashy up at Canvey. I found a few bits and pieces, but I didn't have my SD card in the GoPro, so couldn't film anything. And I come down to this near the Sea Life Centre, and couldn't get the GoPro working. So I've managed to get it working. I've got a signal here. I'll show you. It's just down there. That's 23, and it is in Nugget Alley, and it's a nugget. There you go. Second nugget actually. I found a nugget up at Canvey. Found a few coins actually. Let's have a look. A lot of scrap as well, the usual. Nugget, 3 20p's, a foreign coin, a 5p. That's half and half from what's that one? Another 5p I think. On a 20p in it. Oh God, I've got loads. Absolutely loaded. Got me bus fare home there. Another 5 and a 20p and a little bit of, I don't know what that is. Couldn't see, it was dark when I filmed that one, or when I found that one. Don't know what it is. Looks like off a belt or trousers or something like that. And the rest of it is all scrap. I found an LED light just over there. Don't know why I picked that up. I was going to put it in the bin, but I haven't found one yet. So yeah, that's it so far. I'm going to go out onto the mud now and see if we can find some pre-decimals. Onwards and upwards.
Right, next coin, which I got from this hole just down here. Another 20p piece. Been here a long time, completely green. Bit corroded maybe. Nothing to clean up, won't sort out. But yeah, I'm still just doing under this cut. Just had that round pound from there, coming on to here, and I've now had a 20p piece. Alright, let's see what else, because you can see the level where the beach was. It's cut off 2 feet, at least 2 feet of depth up top here. So I shall work my way right down to the bottom of this beach. Right, next coin, another 20p piece. This one nowhere near as green as the other one, but still in this line under this cut. So it's worth doing. Right, another 20p. Okay, I've got to the end of the cut by this jetty, and I've got a signal here which is a 22, so I thought I'd live dig it. It could be a nugget. It's more likely to be an old round pound, but you never know. Yeah, it's got a bit jumpier now. It could literally be anything. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, there we have it. And it is another old round pound by the looks of it. Yes. Another old round pound.
Okay, we've got a signal here. It's the best signal I've had out since I've been out here. Dug a couple really deep. This is 21, solid 21 both ways, this one. Yeah, just dug a right load of deep holes and no reward. I think that was it there. It feels like a pre-decimal penny, I think. Oh, it's pretty smooth, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm going to have to have a closer look at that. Might get something off it. Can see a bit of detail. Yeah, not quite sure. Looks like a Queen Victoria actually, but could be wrong. Anyway, have a little look at that in the roundup. So that's what I've come out to this bit for. See if we can find a few more. This is really about where I was last time actually, so there you go. Okay, well, this signal coming up, it started as 26, this one, it's 23, 25 now, 24, around that mark, and I have seen it. It's an old threepenny bit and it's in lovely condition. It's just set on the top. I thought it was going to be a lead weight, but it's absolutely gleaming, this one. 1942, I think that says on there. That's an old threepenny bit. Gave a great signal. First one I found, I think, up this area. Well, this next coin, I'm not sure what that is actually. It's ever so small. Let's turn around into the light. It's actually nice being out in the daylight again. You can see Britannia on the back. That must be a farthing, I think. Don't know. I think that says shilling. Don't know. Can see a date on there as well. Oh, that is a Queen Victoria, I think. Is it a bumhead? Yeah, it's definitely a Victoria. I think that says... I'll have a quick look with my glasses. Yeah, it's actually a farthing, 1879 on there. So that's a little beauty. Some nice detail on that, on the back side there. That's not so good, the bust, but yeah, it's a lovely little coin. I like that. That's made my day.
Alright, I've got a 23. The first proper 23 of the day. Could this be the moment? No sign of anything yet. This is. Yes, it is. It's that moment. On this little beach here, right at the very end, where I never really find anything at all, I have a nugget. Unbelievable. And I thought I'd come over here because I did the cut on my usual side, but I thought I'd come over here because the cut, as you can see, if you look up here, the cut is on this side as well. It's only a little beach, it's normally really scrappy. But if you look here, you can see the way the sand has been cut out. So I thought, well, it's gone down about a foot or so. I'll just work my way backwards and forwards along here and it's worked because I have my first nugget in a while. So I'm going to continue doing this beach, and then I'll work my way back over the other side of the jetty and carry on that beach, and then that'll probably be it for the day. So at last, a nugget. Well, I'm still in the spot where I found that nugget. The nugget would have been found roughly where my foot is there. But when I always go over the hole after I've recovered a coin, and I got another signal which was 26. I dug it out as a penny. Then I got an 11 signal which I've been chasing. Haven't managed to find it, but I'm waving my coil around, I also had a 22, so I've just dug that out. And it's another round pound. That's 3 of them now today. But I'm still chasing this 11 signal, which I can't seem to find. So while I've got the camera on, let's see if there's any more signals in this area. There's a 15, 16 here. Now this isn't a pocket spill because I've had an old round pound out of it and a nugget. 2 different coins which weren't in circulation together. Apart from right at the very beginning, obviously when they're doing the changeover, we could use both of them for a little while. This is another 20 pence piece. I think there might have been a coin spill here over the top of where an old round pound was already sitting. So right, let's keep going. Right, I haven't moved far away. That's where I just had that coin spill there, but just behind me. And right here, I've got another 22, 23. So this could either be round pound number 4, nugget number 2, or a piece of rubbish. And the way I am with nuggets at the moment, I'm leaning towards another old round pound. And it is round pound number 4. God, if this keeps up, I'll be at the bank again today, cashing up a load more of them. Round pound number 4. Okay, I've got another 15 signal here. Looks like I found quite a prolific little area. It's always usually just scrappy here. This storm has moved a bit of sand, and it appears it's moved a bit of the old rubbish with it. Well, a steady 15. And there it is. Oh, another 20 pence piece. Right, onwards. Oh, we're just walking back to the car now, and I've got what is probably going to be my last find of the session, laying on the surface. It's a 20 euro cents. Yep, 20 euro cents. So I can get that 20. There you go. There you go, 20 euro cents. As I say, it's probably the last thing I'll be finding today. Les is on his way out the beach now, heading back to the cars. It's more or less 9 o'clock. So if I don't see you before, I'll see you on the roundup. Right, well, I think it's fair to say that both Les and I both had a half decent session today. Les with his usual pre-decimals, and my whole thing was just to get out and get a bit of fresh air and not be out on the roads driving for my living. So yeah, I've got a few coins in the jar today, as you saw. Right, we have nothing else planned at the moment, simply because everywhere that we would normally do, we have done. Yeah, so as far as any further sessions go, I can't help you with that one, because I don't know when we're going to get out or where. I mean, I've got like 10 days off now, So I should be out detecting, but for a lack of places to go, really, it's holding me back a bit. So we will get out, we will do places. I can't guarantee our success because everything's been stripped bare now. We might have to do a road trip somewhere, but we don't know yet. But whatever we decide to do, you'll be the first to know, as a video will be uploaded. So until then, bye bye for now.